So this is part 2 of working with Mr. Leo and Miss Fable or Faye are together kind of at the same time, getting a 2-for-1. This is rare that I do this. Usually I'll go get one horse, bring him down, work with him, put him away, go get the other horse. But they're in the same paddock together, and they're unusually hooked to each other. More so than I've ever had 2 horses that didn't know each other. So, hey Striker, how are they hanging? Oh, nice weeds. Yeah. And that's how you're supposed to do it when your horse has got a couple degrees. Even then I took a hold of his nose just to help him out. Never wrong. There you go. You want some? Pappy? You just want to say hi to them, don't you? Or me. How's your fly situation? You too. You know what? Before I put tack on her, I need her standing still facing me. To tack her up when she feels like she can just walk around and do whatever the hell she wants. Nope. I need her to assume the position. And what I mean by that is when I'm in here, this is my space, and I need you to stand there facing me and move if I tell you to move and don't move if I tell you don't. So, a little active leadership here. Don't want the trot, I just want to walk. The trot indicates she's got a lot of anxiety doing this. I don't want anxiety. But I did ask her to trot right there because I want her to go by him. Not you. Leo. Not you. I was talking to Leo. Get your stuff together. Figure out who I'm talking to. So she's beginning to show me that she needs more active leadership than the average horse and less passive leadership. So that's what I'm gonna give her what she needs. So I'm not really wanting to work him at all. I'm really working her. I'm only working him as necessary when he thinks I'm working him, and I'm not. Trying to teach him my focus. She's beginning to understand my focus. Come on in. In. Good boy. Come on in. Not. 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 Thank you. Good boy. I see. You got the bot fly buzzing you. You got two of them. Crap. Wait. That one. Those almost look like regular bees. They are not. Let's see if we can spray them and not him. They do not look like they're trying to lay eggs on him. You're okay. Did they leave? They left. Right there. Good. You're okay. Bring it in. Hey. Thank you. This is what I mean about her. She needs more active leadership. You could say a firmer hand. Um, a lot of heart, a lot of power on the inside. She feels powerful on the inside, which means she's not just going to do things for anybody. She's going to say, you want me to do that? You got to make me. And we might not have the relationship I thought was developing. She is very stoic and hides her feelings really well. She's got a lot of feelings, but she doesn't seem like she does. I didn't ask for you to move. Good boy, Leo. You've learned these lessons already, haven't you? Come on down here. I know. Yeah, you're a little separated from me because of her, huh? Good. 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 That was important. When you could see as I started to approach her, she thought about turning away from me and leaving, and she arrested it. That'll do. You know, this could be an example of if you're very powerful on the inside and somebody walks up to you and says, hey, let's do what I want to do, give yourself to me. I'm going to make all the decisions. And if you think you're smart and strong and powerful, you're not just going to say, sure, I'm going to yield all the decision making to you because I'm faster, I'm stronger, I'm smarter, and so I should let you make the decisions? No, I think I should be in charge. So if she feels really powerful inside, she's not going to do what I want to do and follow my decisions until I prove myself to her. And curiously, he didn't, but she gave herself to him. But they're horses, so they like each other a lot too. They're both very sweet horses, and they got together, and it's like there was no junk, no crap. It was just Yeah, let's hang out. Okay. Want to go have a drink? Sure. Cup of coffee later? Yeah. Smoke them if you got them. And there I got too close and she's thinking about leaving. So I need to change her mind. That's old think. Not optional. Thank you. And sometimes there can be tiny little tests and they don't even know they're testing you. It's not deliberate on their part. They're just being a horse, doing what comes natural. And that might have been a little bit of a test. It might not have been. If she starts to walk toward me, the worst thing I could do is walk toward her. Better would be if I could pick her up and ask her to go with me. And I like this. She's turning away from him. Now she's torn between us. So I'm going to look her in the eye, bring her attention back to me. I'm going to claim I'm more important and more powerful than he is. I'm more important than that flag blowing in the wind. And then I want to offer peace. I don't think she gets the peace. I think she only understands powerful right now. Good. Had someone, Angie here, watching on Sunday, and one of her observations, she thought this horse is bored with me when we're doing nothing like that. You want to do that? You go right by him. No, you go. You're okay. You want to go. You go right by him. You want to be with him. So there's an adage you can see in a lot of places online that says natural horsemanship. Have the horse make it easy for them to do the right thing and hard to do the wrong thing. And usually that when they say make it harder, that means ask them to work when they make up a decision that that's not what you had in mind. Make them work harder. Well, some horses, moving is a natural thing, and running is not a bad thing. I mean, they are conservative by nature. Who wants to waste their energy? But it depends on the horse and how young they are and all that. There's a lot of variables. But what you saw me do right there is she wanted to go be with him. I said, how'd that work out for you? You're okay. You're okay. I'd prefer you don't roll. I've already brushed all that off of you. My timing was late because I was looking at the ground, not her feet. Don't turn away from me. Don't turn away from me. Don't turn away from me. Bring it in. Bring it in that way. Thank you. You're okay. Now, about the time she thinks she wants to leave, I need to turn around and leave. There's a certain distance here. I'm going to offer her a hand. Right there, she's thinking about leaving. She changed her mind. I'm going to offer her my hand. And that's somebody in my neighbor's driveway, driving up and down the driveway. I'm offering her a truce here, shaking hands. Let's shake hands. Not really wanting there. She finally accepted it. I'm going to walk away. I went too close in. Come on. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get her used to me walking toward her, and then I'm trying to walk away before she does anything. I'm trying to be right on the edge. You could see she took a step back last time. I'm, I'm doing this with a lot of energy because I want to be able to walk up to her with a lot of energy. It's actually confusing her a little bit, which I don't mind. Because if you confuse a horse, their brain kicks in and you go, what the hell's going on here? I want the brain to kick in and ask questions. Turn off the feelings, ask questions. Now this method here, I've changed things up. This is called the perpendicular. This is what I use if I'm on a horse and there's something you're afraid of. I walk them back and forth. And every time I'm going to turn toward her, I get a little closer. And every time as I walk toward her, this is the closest point of approach. And you can see she stepped back right there. So I'm yo-yoing her emotions. Out here, she's calm and relaxed as much as she can be. I'm getting closer and closer and closer. Closest point of approach, further, further, further away. So every time I walk by, I'm yo-yoing her emotions. What I mean is her emotions are going up, 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 down, 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 down. Turn toward her, up, 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 up more, up, down, 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 down. And you can see she leaned back that time, but didn't actually step back. Closer, up, 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 down, 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 down. Turn toward her, I'm closer. She's going to get up, 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 up. I actually leaned away from her a little bit to give her a little room. Just the feeling I had from her. So I'm doing whatever she needs from me because I fired her up. I chased her around. Okay. And that was a good thing. I'm walking away. She decided to go with me that time. I want that. I want her with me. So I want her to think about that a little bit. I'm going to come over here and actually sit down and see if she needs to think about that. It's really hard to see her thinking. Occasionally she licks and chews. But like Angie said, there's a tiny lick and chew. Angie thought she's bored a lot of the time. I don't quite agree with that. I think she's just hiding herself. Let it go. I think it's really hard for her to let go of her anxiety. And of course, that's what I want to teach her to do. So go back into this pattern again. She seemed to really like this approach. And that's the idea is, what I was doing wasn't working. Try something that does. Change, again, try and look inside the horse. Say, what's this horse need from me? What approach does this horse need from me? Sometimes it's an approach you don't even have in your toolbox. So you look at the horse and you say, teach me what you need. And they teach you, they build a new tool for you that works for them. Might not work for any other horse. So now I'm going to go ahead and engage her, but I'm going to walk away. I'm going to walk up. I'm going to engage her. She's not really engaging. I'm going to go ahead and pet. And she's backing away. And petting on the head like this is not always the best thing you can do. Usually it's better to just stand here, because this could be a claw, and you're going after two of their sensory systems, their ears and their eyes. So it can feel kind of threatening to, yeah. So some of this anxiety she might be having might be because she's separated from him and wants to be standing next to him. I'm going to ask her to turn and face right there. She didn't quite turn and face all the way. So I'm going to come in here. And you can see she's responding to the pressure. She understands if I do that, he's going to take the pressure off. So now I'm going to go back into my perpendicular pattern. Now this is taking a lot of time, but these emotional lessons, a horse's ability to think, prioritize you over them and other horses, and settle their emotions down themselves, those are high-level foundation skills. Everything else I teach her is secondary. No, I appreciate you. You're fine over there. I like that she followed me like that, away from him. So I'm offering some peace. See if she can learn what this peace is and how powerful it is for her. But I think at taking away the piece I did with the active leadership of sending her around and around and around, now she can appreciate the difference between that and this and choose. Which would you rather have, that or this? Yes, I know, I see that. And there's a head shake, which is a release of anxiety followed by a lick and chew. So maybe she's beginning to understand and accept this. Hard to say. I definitely need her different than she was on Sunday, because she let me put the saddle on her at Liberty. I was a little surprised because she was really shy of my Indian blanket when I was tossing it at her, and she was even cringing from the saddle pad. I just kept throwing it at her till the cringing reduced a lot, and she let me walk up to her with the saddle, and I threw it on her, and I cinched it up, and she started to walk off. I mean, normally I cinch up, then I go get the breast collar, put that on, go get the aft cinch, put that on. I didn't have either of those on it yet. She took a couple steps and just blew bigger than Dallas. And she did a lot of bucking on Sunday, and I kept telling her stop. And she kept responding to me, yelling at her to stop bucking and turning her, although she was pretty insane. And none of that was on video because the owner was here. I usually don't videotape sessions when the owner's here. So I'm going to work on a head down cue to help her out. And you can see she doesn't want to do that. She's trying to avoid it. You okay, Speedy? You're okay, Leo. You okay? You okay? I don't want you with her. I don't want you with him. Good. Good. That was a little important right there. I feel like she's got about 20 yawns in her that she's holding in. All this tension. I know it's hard to see it. It looks like she's pretty relaxed and falling asleep and bored, but I don't buy it. But what was important right there is her brain. She wanted to go be with him and he wants to be with her. And I interrupted that, and she took that little side step toward me and turned her head toward me and chose me. Now, the choice is not necessarily a preference. She's at a point right now, I believe, where it's like, that's what I better do, as opposed to that's what I want to do. But that's still all okay. You're okay, Leo. You can do anything you want right now. Focused on her. Actually, his proximity is going to make this easier for her, isn't it? Yeah. Don't you go with him. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, I'm going to go back to the blanket. Well, first I guess should see if I can just walk up to her. And the answer is she's still worried about me. Backing away. You're okay. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Gotta give him feedback. Nope! Nope! Now, it's over. She was limping on that right hind, I believe. I'm going to have to play that video back. I don't think I saw her head bobbing, but that right hind looked odd. Okay, so when something happens, the correction needs to happen within 3 seconds, better to be within a second. And it has to, the punishment, we're going to use the word, has to persist for not longer than 3 seconds. And then it needs to be over. Anything longer is not punishment anymore. It's abuse. The lesson is learned immediately, and it doesn't need to persist. So if I just send her round and round and round, that action would get disconnected from the behavior, the aggressive behavior. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, you could do it to make yourself feel better, but you're not making a point with the horse anymore. Don't even. Good. That's what I want. Good. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's interesting how when I hold my hand out, it diffuses things. And if I don't hold my hand out, she wants to leave. You're okay. You're okay. She's really worried about me being here. Don't. Good. No. Good. That last big no is because she pinned her ears. There's a difference between putting her, and she's licking and chewing. So she might be learning something right now. But putting her ears back is not the same as pinning her ears. She pinned her ears at me. Now, that thing about me being over on the near side, I'll say in the mounting position, most horses don't like you on the off side. I was told that the current owner, I think, bought her in an auction or a sale of some kind. And the horse was tacked and a rider was aboard this horse. Now, you couldn't walk, when I met this horse, you couldn't walk up to her with a saddle pad and throw it on her back unless she was tied up. So it's my opinion, that might have been her first experience. And there's a good chance she was tied up and drugged. And that's how she experienced it. Because you can see what happens when I get right here. Now watch me get on the other side. No! No! That's okay. Good. You're okay. You're okay. So I think she's got a memory associated with humans standing on the other side and being forced. Because there's something wrong. This is not normal. Not normal that I can get over this offside like this. And she's comfortable with it. Oh, I say that and then she starts to walk away. Don't you dare! Not you dare! Good. So, what I feel from her right now is I need more active leadership again. I mean, she's not going to let me walk up with a saddle pad, throw it at her, a saddle on her. I have to do a lot of work before that happens. If I can't stand next to her in that position, I'm not going to be able to stand there with holding a saddle or a pad and throw it on her. So what I'm doing is I'm using my other left hand right here to give her some input to physically restrain her a little bit. So she's not quite at complete liberty. I'm giving her a hint that says I'd prefer that you don't leave right now. And that was better. Good boy, Leo. Yeah, you can let down. How about I help you? So there's a lot of ways to do everything. I could have a fight with her, and we could go this back and forth about no, she pins her ears back, I yell at her. She pins her ears back, I yell at her. Or I can try and diffuse the situation, what I'm doing right here. And this is something I don't think she's experienced much of before. When somebody starts to get, I'll use the word assertive, but I could also use the word aggressive with her, she defends herself. Now, that's kind of normal. So she's feeling pretty defensive with me. I want to diffuse that defensiveness. You don't need to defend yourself from me. Now you do need to do what I ask you to do. If I tell you to run around to the left, you run around on the left. If I tell you turn and go the other way, you turn and go the other way. But you don't have to defend yourself. Just do what I ask you to do. And I'll give you peace while you're doing it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let go, honey. Let go. She's pushing up against my hand on her pole. I want her to relax under it. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Good. So it's going to need a little extra time in the beginning here. A lot of extra time. See if I can go back here without holding her in place now. Okay, so that was a different feeling. I'm going to walk away. Offer some passive leadership. Good job, Leo. You're a very good boy. Yes, you are. What's with the ears? What's going on? You are definitely not happy. Got a nice breeze out here. It's not raining on us anymore. First good day we've had in a week. So what's up? Yes. I'll leave. I'll leave and go get this here saddle pad over here. Well, your ears are kind of in not quite an annoyed position, but something like that, even without me there. She's saying, yeah, I just want to go get a drink of water. Actually, that's a good idea. Hey, Leo, this is some good brain water right here. Oh. Want a drink? The answer was yes. And I'll offer you some too. Good. Good. Nice. I'll leave it there. See if you want any more. How you doing? You don't have to think that way. So as I walked, she tilted her head to her left, to the near side. That was her thinking about leaving. As I walked, her first thought was, I'm leaving. She changed her mind, but that thought shouldn't have to come up in her head to say, hey, he's coming at me, I should leave. I don't want her thinking that way. You're okay. You're okay. Don't with the ears. Don't with the ears. I was just petting your shoulder. Really? I swear you're thinking about biting my hand. Oh, you dear. Oh, you dear. Oh, you dear. Oh, oh, so much tension up here in that head and neck. Yeah, yeah. It's okay, girlfriend. Oh, so much tension here. Yikes. What? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Switch sides? Yeah, I know. You're okay. Okay. So much tension up there. Wow. There you go. There you go. I'm saying there you go as she increases the weight of her head on my shoulder as she relaxes the muscles and lets her rest her head on my shoulder. And there we go right there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good. Good. You're okay. It's pretty difficult for you, isn't it? My goodness. You just got some bad feelings in there. Huh. I might have to put you up there to tack him up and ride him because I need to get on him. Well, we'll see if you're going to let me put some tack on you first. Oh, I was going to go take the water to her. He goes, I'm not stupid. Yeah, I should have already offered it to her. My bad. I meant to offer it when I thought he was done, and he was done. Well, there's a pushing almost time to reset the recorder and see how much battery I got left on it. Sorry, Kiki, you're not saying a whole lot about your horse. Yep, 50 minutes. Okay. Next video.